What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with your daily dose of Edison. Today we have Fiona on her Jinzo OTK versus Roy on Vayu Turbo. So this is round number 5. Both of these players are X and 1. They're fighting for a chance to become second or third for the night. So there is a little bit of stakes at this round 5. Fiona has been making massive improvements as of late, changing decks to Jinzo OTK. She finds a lot more fun. Oh god, Trap Does Shoot leaves Roy with 5 traps in hand. Trap Does Shoot, Torrential, double trap stun, and a deck Devi. That is pretty rough. If she can use that information to her advantage, she can really press the issue. He's gonna set 2 Trap Does Shoot and take a look at the hand. We've got Gores, Fortress, Carbons, Dark Arm Dragon, Brain, and a Torrential of her own. So what did we see? We saw double trap stun, deck Devi, Torrential. If she plays it right, she may just keep poking with this gear frame. And then if he does want to torrential the board, it might be on his terms. Or he needs to find a monster that can deal with this gear frame. So. Huh. I kind of noticed something. Usually players, they will shuffle their hands, but Fiona hasn't developed that habit yet. So if Roy really wanted to, he could. This might be the torrential. Let's see. Okay, the torrential gets hit. The trapstone gets hit. Torrential will be chained. Ideally, she should have swung first and then go into Caius. That way, she gets a little bit of damage if she really wanted to summon that Caius. But yeah, the games I do record of Fiona, there's a lot of things that she can learn from watching herself, and that's actually something I just noticed, is that she doesn't have the shuffling hand thing. It's purely to randomize the stuff in her hand so her opponent can't track what she's setting, right? If she doesn't shuffle, then people can just look at the hand and like, okay, I know this exact card that she set is torrential. Right, that's why we kind of randomize our stuff. One, it's also a tick that we've developed over years of playing, but 2, there's also a strategy to that tick, especially after our Trap Does Shoot. So yeah, and ideally, so like the first thing is, I would have liked her to swing with gear frame first, get that damage in, and then you can go Caius, you know. But she really didn't need to do Caius at that point, because usually you want to be using that card to answer something. And if she remembered his hand, which was 2 Dust Shoot or 2 Trap Stun, 1 Deck Devi, Torrential, and yeah, that was it. Then we know that one of them is Torrential, so we don't really have to do anything really. You don't need to summon Caius essentially to get it torrential. But she's gonna go special Cyber Dragon. If you notice, for this week there's 2 different colors for each day. Whenever the colors change on my videos, it represents a certain locals. So I accidentally skipped forward 1 week last week, and now I'm like behind a week essentially. So this is me catching up. So the green is one locals, orange is another locals. Then the next time you see something new, every time it's a different thumbnail, it's a different local. They all pair together. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that's what I do to kind of keep things in order, I guess. If I use the same thumbnail over and over and over again, it just looks like one big blob, and I wanted to make it I I wanted to have a way to distinguish between the different locals. Okay, so let's see what she's doing. She's doing a deep think. Torrential is gone. She has E-Telly. Carbon's hit the grid because of deck Devi. Okay, call. All right. She could do like a Stardust Dragon play, Dark End, maybe. Oh, he's gonna stun it, so it's gonna fizzle it. Yeah. You might as well stun it because like she already knows it's there, so yeah. Okay, hamster. Goes into Raikou. She could E-Telly right here during this battle phase and then use the Crebons to run over the Raikou, forcing him to pick something on the field. Oh, yes, she is. All right. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. And then she'll use him to run it over. Or maybe she just does it main phase 2. She's got Black Rose, a 2 for 2. Okay. That was a lot of resources, but let's see if it does pay off. Oh, the Pot of Avarice. I don't think the RBT Berlin list, Jinzo list, ran Pot of Avarice. Is kind of like her own tech. So it's more of a grindy type of Jinzo deck. Like she can do the Gold Sark into Future Fusion, into, you know, a bunch of Jinzos flying, or she can just grind you down with Crebons and Cyber Dragons, Gear Frames, and then just redo it all over again. Which is actually pretty cool. I think that's it's a pretty cool strategy. Very scary. A lot of the boys are kind of terrified of her because like she's at this round 5 with 3 wins to her name, right? So three dudes have fallen to her Jinzo OTK. Okay, so she went Gear Frame or Fortress. He sets. We're gonna set here. Does she press? Okay, I see. She should have attacked first, then set. That way, if that thing is a Raikou, then it can't interact with that face down. It will be forced to pop the Fortress if it wanted to pop at all. Pretty much you want to get in the habit of doing things first and then setting your stuff. So she actually tributes for Kai's, and she has to banish her own Kai's. A blunder right there. He's like, oh shoot, there's nothing to ping down. And he's like, you have to target something because it's mandatory. You can't just not do anything, right? So a learning lesson right there. She's not gonna do that again. It's like, oh shoot, like that's not ideal, right? So that's okay. Caius is just one of the things, like if he's the only thing on the field, you have to choose something, even if it includes himself. So pre-resolution, he's gonna rip a Caius from his hand, and then the Fortress finally goes down to a Raikou. Okay, turn 1. This is pretty scary. The Gear Frame is summoned, and we're gonna go to a game number 2. Wow, I didn't even like keep track of life points right there. That was weird. Okay, game 2. Pulling Rug gets set. That's pretty good. It can trip up a Gear Frame. Although there's only 3 cards in the deck to trip. If it does land, it's pretty scary. Oh, her hand is a Cyber Dragon Crebon. She could go for her Black Rose play again. It'd be a 2 for 2. But it might stop his setup if that card is a Raikou or a hamster. Maybe we could just check, see what it is. Okay, it's just a Raikou. Ooh, Icarus attack inside the Vayu. Very tricky. The Brain Caius gets milled very potent combo. Can literally break apart any board in the game except for maybe Thought Ruler or a board with Titanium. But yeah, she's been making strides, improving every single week. Some players I met, ooh, I forgot about the Caius too. She's like, what's that? What'd that do? So yeah, any normal summon that activates an effect is gonna get tripped up. Caius, I forgot Caius is a target as well, so he has like 5 targets essentially, which is good enough for a side card. But there are some players where I'll try to teach and then they don't learn, like and they just kind of do their own thing, and like yeah, they do enjoy the game and whatnot, but like improving is not really one of their like thoughts, I guess. Like they're just there to vibe, you know. I'm like, okay, you don't want to learn, it's fine, you know. I'll only give my advice to people who want it. No, like, yeah, because you can only really help somebody that wants to help themselves. So she got a Heavy Storm, Pitch, Special Fortress. Those returners can be used for Fortress Fuel. She's gonna pick one of these. It is Raikou, pre-resolution. Let's probably get rid of the Caius. Caius is the most scary. Yes, excellent. Set a card and pass. Yeah, the hand shuffling thing. Something I did not notice that she didn't do, but newer players, it's understandable that they wouldn't do that because eventually they will emulate actions or behaviors that they see. But that shuffling of the cards is not one she's picked up yet. I'm probably gonna show her. I'll be like, okay, like you can do this, and she'll be like, why do you do this? I'm like, because that way I don't know what's in your hand, especially if I have information in the first place. If you don't have information in the first place, then yeah, it's pretty useless. But if someone trap dust shoots you, then at least do it once. Like just do it one time. That way they can't track what's going on. So she's gonna take a bunch of damage, 47 I believe, and let's see if she can break out of this. I think the Sark is, or the Future Fusion is 1 turn behind. She can set a card, pass, and then maybe she can survive long enough to get the Future Fusion. Oh, the Plague. Okay, top deck for Plague. Go into Dark End. That's going to clear the way. And we're going to game number 3. All right. Okay. So, game number 3. This is for all the marbles. X and 1 for the night. Let's see if they can get into that top 2 or 3. Or just get 1 SoCal Retro Yugi point. Either one's good. Also, if you guys haven't yet, the tea set is this Saturday, December the 6th. If you haven't signed up yet, make sure you do. It's gonna be a fun time. Team OC will be there, and then the pricing is pretty good as well. You can get a what is it? What's first place? QCR. Oh, it's a Switch, yeah. Totogon Switch Edison tournament is what it means. So, all right, we got our ideal starts, kinda. Gear frame is pretty solid. Dark Refer is also super solid. Okay, we're gonna do the Vayu thing. Got the second chance deck devastation virus coming out. Pretty cool. We're gonna take 5 here, and then we're gonna take 17 as well. He's got Icarus attack as well to pair with the arm wing. Sheesh. That is pretty powerful. Definitely something. Oh, breaker. Okay, she breaks. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, can she do anything past this? There's a lot of stuff on the board. We need to get the Greffer off the field. Maybe she can discard a special, a fortress. Okay, discards a forest. Not the ideal discard, but it's okay. We got to do what we need to do. Hopefully she pings down the Dark Greffer, because Greffer is too much value in it. There we go. Excellent. That's gonna do 800 to him. And then the Breaker's gonna stay at Arm Wing, but you know, whatever. Like, it's better than having a Greffer on board. I think she has a Mirror Force as well. Heavy Storm will deal with it. Okay. Yeah, those games, game 3, very definitely gets the blood flowing. It's gonna go Armageddon Night. We can go into a Plague top deck and go into something dangerous. Oh, he's gonna offer a Vayu. Interesting. Okay, so maybe he's gonna play defense stall for a little bit, turn the arming to the, or at least ping down the breaker. Yeah. So this is gonna do 4/7. Here comes Gear Frame. Oh, pretty sure I saw him draw a rug. Okay, I was like, there's no rug there? Holy moly. All right. So you get some value from that card. We're going to swing over Armageddon Knight. That's going to do 11. Set another card and pass. So low resources right now. We got Oppression. Oppression's not going to really help us because the Fortress is already on board. But we do have a Burial for the future. She's got quite a bit of cards in hand too. 3 cards with 2 cards on field. She's slowly pulling ahead. So he does have a Armor Master engrave. Set, pass. Okay. We draw. We'll activate this. Okay, that's gonna produce a 2500 body. What does he do with that body though? There's so much back row. Mirror Force went down. Bottomless will be used to get rid of him. Okay. 1 Dark Engrave. This is not looking good. No monsters on field. Big Fortress coming through. So he's gonna set a card and pass to her. Maybe. Yeah, he was thinking about burialing, but he's like, you know what, whatever. Just pass. The Jinzo gets slammed on the board. That's pretty scary. I'm gonna set a card. Oh, we're going for a Hail Mary Allure. Hits the dark. Okay. And then right into a Jinzo. Shuts off all the traps. Swing in for 24. She risked it for the biscuit. And then let's see if Roy can get out of this. He's got Burial. He can produce some big monsters here. He can bring out a Ascendant. Yeah, I think the best targets maybe. Yeah, he has to do this because when the Armor Master dies, right, then he's gonna be able to go up into Ascendant after. Okay, so we could get rid of the Jinzo, yeah, to turn on the traps. Limiter removal is gonna finish the game. Oh my gosh. A false sense of security lulls her into lulls Roy into the limiter removal, thus finishing the game. Oh wow, that was pretty gross. So yeah, I mean, he did the right play. doing arming and Vayu. If it were to go down, right, then he can go up into Ascendant. But with Jinzo in the field, all the traps were turned off, but she plays a limiter removal, which is a spell that is a very powerful card, and yeah, definitely enough damage to do 12. Yeah, that was pretty gross. That was a pretty gross the whole thing where she goes allure, banish Kaya's, go into Jinzo, swing for this amount of damage, and then finishing the game with the limit removal. So exciting stuff. She goes X1 for the night, gaining herself a SoCal Retro Yugs point. And yeah, we've got the next set of games coming up. It's going to be the double points from last week. It's going to be a lot of fun. 41 person local, absolute madness. So get ready for that. I hope you guys like the videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.